Hey, we're live. Can everybody hear me? Need to do a sound check right quick. Hey, preacher, was that ad? I can't remember if I clicked to monetize this video or not. Who all we got in here and what all was going on? Hey, Geeky. I can't remember if I clicked to monetize or not, preacher. I thought I did. Yeah, I probably forgot to do it. Actually, I think I put it up twice and probably done it the first time, didn't do the second time. We're doing all right, preacher. The weather's against us, and they still like to please Egypt. Matt said he had an ad. Well, tell me what else is going on with everybody else. We were 80 degrees today. It's like 76 right now, and I'm about to burn up. Hey, Stephanie, you answered me a question for me. I was wondering have we got it monetized or not? Yeah, I know y'all are getting hot geeky. Preacher said he's dodging tornadoes. Well, mine's still broke. We're still waiting on a new heat pump. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'd have cut it on tonight or not. It should cool off a little bit soon. So I'm glad y'all missed it, Matt. We had some around here a couple of times, but they weren't anywhere close to us.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
That might have been the deal, Geeky. I don't know how to work this mess. You know that. I have to ask you how to do it. Did anybody get hurt really bad, preacher? I know there were bad storms. We heard about them, but was there a bunch of damage? I don't watch the news. It's too depressing. Well, I hate to hear that. You know, when I was a little kid, we had one come right over the house here. It was on the ground, went over the house, and went back on the ground. That was a long time ago, though. Tons of damage, 3 houses a half mile from me. You know, the only other experience I ever really had with a tornado is I sit here and watched one across the back field back here as it tore my best friend's farm all to pieces. It didn't hurt anybody, but hey, Patch of Heaven.
Hey, how are you doing?
Says we got 11 people. They're all in here.
Touched down behind the house one time and knocked down 2 trees and made an X across my car, like it was X marks the spot. It won't too fun.
Comments are finally staying up, buddy. Oh, we're back down to 9. Hey Dave, how you doing? Hey Kaleidoscope.
Hey y'all.
I must not be being very entertaining. The number went down. We're gear slam out. Hey Matthew. Yeah, we got some. They had us scared to death. We were gonna have the storm of the century the other night. And it never showed up, and kind of a mediocre storm showed up the next day. And I'm still having to tap the screen. If you can hear me doing it, tell me, and I'll do different. Uh, we got a litter of pigs ready to go. That's cause I'm Johnny on the spot, geeky. Uh, we got our potatoes in the ground. What is onions. Well, what happened, Kaleidoscope? I believe that, preacher. I can't say nothing. I got one that I tore apart before they tore yours apart, and I got the box ready.
I'm reading comment.
You know. What are we talking about? Oh, the garden. We got the early stuff in, the cabbage and the potatoes, a month late. Oh yeah, we can do.
Right now.
Yeah, they're still cooking. In fact, we might can do, if y'all won't get dizzy, we might can do a collared, a live collared. Well, no, I can't, because I don't know how to turn the camera around. I can't do that, y'all, because I don't know how to turn the camera around. And when I do, I'll close the live is what'll happen. Amber, everything's getting more difficult to come by. Well, I hate to hear that, Kaleidoscope. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Matthew. It was too wet here to plant anything. It's kind of our issue. So everything's in the ground a month late. And the rest of stuff may be a month late too. Because I don't believe it'll ever be dry enough. I guess,
Matthew can grow beets.
Yeah, we can't grow any beets. Beets are hit and miss around here for everybody though. Everybody in the neighborhood plants beets, and occasionally somebody will make some. Oh, I believe that, Amber. Oh, that's good, Steph. I don't know how old they are, Kaleidoscope, but they sure are eating good, and they're big. They're getting ready to go. Then I got some I got from Mike that are ready to go now, that I need gone. And not real sure what to do about that one. Yeah, keep rubbing it in, geeky. The frost never kills anything at your house. I don't know how old the pivots are, Kaleidoscope. How old are the pivots? They might not be but a month old, but they are huge. And they're eating like little piranhas. You feed them now, they run their mama out of the trough. Well, hello, Adventures with Annabeth. Everybody introduce yourself. We got to check the photo registry on the pigs to see how old they are. That's right, they're eating like pigs. Hello, Rowan Homestead and Wild Edibles in, would that be Wisconsin? We don't talk politics, that's about the only rule. And we'd like everybody to introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. If you have a channel, tell everybody a little bit about your channel, get to know everybody. Matthew, if you're up in around Ashburn, you're about a month behind us. if I've got that right. I've got some kin folk up there, some friends up there, and like most of them don't plant. They would normally plant their potatoes about now, I think. Well, we're cooking ours tonight, Matt. Well, hello everybody. I can't get my comments to stay up where I can tell. Darlene, if you got the comments, say hello to everybody.
You can't find where the piggies were born. Big Blue House Homestead.
Good Lord, we got about
Wide
1,000
Farm
people. Thank you,
Family
Keto.
Farm. Fishing and Low. Rolling Home. You said you got.
Well, y'all stick around a minute and get to know everybody.
North and South Homestead.
She can see the comments, I can't.
Heritage Heart Homestead. Stephanie Raphael. Viper Sea. Brian Jones.
What do you think it is?
I guess. Let's see. You said Adventures with Annabeth. Matt. You said that. Yeah, okay. Alright. So I don't know if I got everybody. I tried to. Homestead with Jess. Keto Homestead with Jess.
Mm-hmm. Thank you,
Aw,
Jess. Thank you all.
Look at all the hearts. I love Raid.
Well, thank y'all for the support.
Thank you. Whisper White.
Well, I do appreciate that, everybody. I really do.
Heritage Heart Homestead says howdy, hope y'all are doing well. There's a lot of them I was doing good just to keep up with the names, so there's a lot of them that I didn't actually get to read, but most of them had to do with sending love, showing some love, hearts, liked and subbed. That's always really nice. Welcome all the new friends. Looks like we got popcorn in one of them.
Huh?
A bunch of popcorn. I think that's popcorn. Love Raid. Sending love. Thumbs up. Some smiley faces. That is so cool.
I think me and you've talked in the comments a couple times, Matthew. I believe that.
The Love Raid.
But you got to excuse me. I get so many comments sometimes it's hard to remember everybody and keep track of everything.
That's the first Love Raid I've ever seen. That is really cool.
I believe you told me one time before, Matthew, ain't you from down here?
Yeah, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you, Jess.
Whatever you want to chat about. Fishes and loaves, Ed. What are we chatting about tonight? Mostly garden stuff so far.
Same thing we always talk about. Homestead and farming. Pigs, chickens, gardens, weed and hoes, tractors. Just general, everything makes life worth living. Oh, thank everybody again.
Greasy greens.
I know exactly where Doversville is, Matthew.
Yeah.
When you say we remind you of down home, so it's about 6 miles from.
Doversville is where my daddy's from.
Y'all probably can. You probably are, really. Big Blue House, see, she's a Carolina girl, too.
Cool.
And I'm sorry, y'all. Heritage Horses in North Carolina, too. My tablet is kind of glitchy. Hello, Alex. And if I get past your comment, I can't go back to it. It'll blink in and out.
I'm trying. I'm trying to. All right.
Well, y'all tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Let
I'm
everybody in
just
here.
still just flabbergasted that Daubersville. Nobody ever knew anything about Daubersville. But yeah, that's where my daddy was raised. Anyway, Big Blue House is a Carolina girl too. Loves meeting local people.
Well, that's
It's
kind of.
got weed fabric in today. Going to try it and use that to keep the weeds
Fishes
down.
Rose, we kind of. It's got some similarities, I guess.
Hal Porter is hello from
Grover,
Tuscola,
North Carolina. I think I have heard of
Alabama.
Grover.
Birthplace of Helen Keller. Roll Tide. Heritage Heart is in North Carolina.
Grover. What are you close to, Harry's Heart?
Sounds about right.
Grover. I've heard of Grover.
Fellowship and thought you were studying scripture. Alex Masters. Hello, folks. Hello, Alex. Fishes and Loaves in South Florida. Oh.
That was a good way to put it, Stephanie. You did a whole lot better. Yeah, I never shared with that.
Matthew said that. Pretty sure that almost everyone down home is kin somehow. Well, nice to meet you, cousin Matthew. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot of my daddy's family.
But I wouldn't pull the family tree out.
Well, I mean, I don't know a whole lot of his family. Especially
Amber Gates said goats. Things are doing good, Annabeth. We ain't had any more vandalism. No, I don't, Dave. I'm spoiled. My first cousin used to run the local nursery. We have done it, can do it. Keep track of comments on that.
Alright, you saw the one about goats, right?
Mm-hmm. I like goats.
And, no, we didn't start them by seed.
We used to have a little greenhouse and did.
At South Carolina, that's where Alex Matthews is from. Geeky said that I feel for you at Fishes and Loaves Live, Central California. What did I say, California? Every time I say that, I just want to jump to it. Florida here, and it's hot. Bet it's sweltering down there.
It's 80 degrees here, not there.
Fishes and Loaves says, you bet. I was just wondering. And Matthew says, right on, Stephanie. The garden, well, we got some rain, so it's
Flooded.
Yeah.
Need to eat mud.
Yeah. And we definitely have humidity. There's Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
He's coming right back. He'll be right back. I'm having to read comments on the phone because I can't keep comments up on the tablet.
And I'm
But it'll
blind.
work. Yeah, Chris has a hard time seeing them, but he did figure out how to get them to stay up some, a little bit.
I just can't back up.
He can't go back, and I can at least go back, but I still miss them. And even when I'm reading, and looking right at them, what comes in here don't always come out here. Fishes and Loaves is headed back to Jess and her live. Lovely, pop in and visit. God bless your time together. Dave says, Amber Gates, what kind of goats did you get?
That's a good question.
Yeah, what kind of goats did you get? Big goats, little goats.
Ask them, can they smell the collars?
Can y'all smell the collars? They're cooking. Chris over there stirring them so that y'all get the smell vision thing going on.
Now, stir them so you don't stick the bottom of the pot and burn her. We should have went ahead and pulled that other head.
Well, let's go ahead and do them all and get it done. That's kind of what I was thinking. Annabeth said that they have 4 goats.
You can't have too many.
Depends on if they stay in or not.
Oh, you keep them in. It's not easy, but it can be done.
Dave said that they just put a deposit down on a Nigerian dwarf goats.
I know what Trevor's got.
I think so. I'm not sure if his is
I
full
think his
blooded.
is a dwarf. Well, it probably ain't full blooded.
It's a dwarf, yes, but I don't think it's full blooded. Oh, we have a double echo. How do we have a double echo? I muted mine.
Because my tablet's a piece of junk.
I'm actually just watching the live. Still a double echo? Maybe it was where he was standing in the room. I don't know. Okay, hold on.
How long have you been cooking?
That pot, since about 7:30. The other pot since about 8 o'clock. Stephanie said audio good on her end. Geeky says he didn't have an echo. Geeky said that he's thinking of making some collared kraut. I already have 30 pots in the pantry, and they're still producing good. And Preacher said that he thought that Annabeth had 2 sheep and 2 goats.
She might have geeks.
Can you do that?
No. I mean, it might be possible.
Turn the volume down?
Turn the volume down? We don't have to turn the volume.
Wait a minute. I don't think it's us that needs to turn the volume down. It's whoever had the echo, maybe.
Oh.
Because everybody else is saying that the audio is good. And I'm afraid if we mess with the volume on our end, it might not be good anymore.
Well, y'all just remember.
Alex says, was echo but gone now. It could have been where Chris was standing in the kitchen. Matthew said,
hey, there's Troy Hale.
Yep. Matthew said, I'm itching to get our collard transplants in the ground. Got 100 good-looking Georgia collards plants up, running low in the freezer.
Cabbage collards are king here, Matthew.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, I like Georgia collards is good.
Good evening, Troy. And they're still...
Hey, High Desert Ranch and Homestead, how are you doing? What?
You spelled my name right. I was just...
Yeah, I'm kind of itching to get everything planted. I'm ready to get over with. I'm ready to have corn planted. I'm ready to have peas planted. I'm ready to be everything up and at least this high. And I'll jump the gun. I'll bet. I say it ain't gonna frost again. We're safe. It ain't gonna frost. It was 90 degrees today. There ain't no way it's gonna frost again.
Well, we sent out a bunch of stuff last year.
And I had to reset it because it frost.
And it frosted. Waited till they got about and it killed them.
So everybody, all my friends and neighbors like, don't do it.
Cucumbers, they were coming up and they're about,
Well, that's right, Matthew. I keep forgetting you're from here.
And, yeah.
Amber Gates said Nubian babies.
Matthew, where are you now?
Oh, no, Preacher, I can't. I don't know nothing about YouTube. Not nothing. I know they sent me an email, said if I made them any money, they'd give me some of it. And that's about it. I don't know none of it works. I always remember, Preacher, we're not YouTubers. We're just hillbillies that have to have a YouTube channel. I mean, it's...
The hillbillies that have a YouTube channel?
I mean, might as well tell the truth. Let the Lord love me, Report income to the government.
Well, there's some people out there that are making all sorts of YouTube money but they ain't reporting. He's in Asheboro now, but his daughter is wanting to go to the University of Mount Olive for it.
Okay. I don't know,
Ah.
preacher. I ain't, we ain't got but a check or two or deposit or two. We don't know what. But I do everything I do off of the bank account, and it goes into that bank account, so it'll be showing his income. So I don't know. That's my official answer. Anyway.
Well, you'll find out when it's tax season next year because they'll send you a statement of some sort.
Market yard is having a kitchen drawing is still drawing. I understand. We're not going. I don't know how much garden we're gonna have this year because the majority of it is too wet to walk across, much less do anything else. Oh no. Well, I do know that, preacher. They don't hold no taxes. I didn't understand the question. No, you got to pay it in. I reckon it'll be like a 10.99. But at our current rate of revenue, that 37 cents I go to owe the government ain't gonna bust me. I assume I'll be in a 37% tax bracket, so I owe them 37 cents.
37% tax bracket.
Yeah. I know what we in? 37
I
cents?
don't know what tax bracket. I've never actually. How do you find that out? Seriously, which tax bracket you're in? I would love to know.
I don't want to be big like Justin Rose, preacher. I don't want to be no big channel. We got enough problems being a little channel. To be honest with you. We have people stop by, just pull up. Hey, we watch you on YouTube. Freaks her out. She have a fit and fall in it. Somebody shot my pig. You can't convince me that ain't a possibility that has something to do with having a YouTube channel. I don't know. We do have to get back to making videos though. I got a bunch of ideas, but man, that's a good way to put it. High desert, you just take the good with the bad. I didn't realize trolls and mess like that was a big issue. But y'all remember now, and I know you don't believe me, but I didn't know YouTube existed but for 3 months before we started the channel. And that's the truth. Yeah, Dave, we mean to do one every day, and it don't happen. We got plenty of stuff to do them on, but
Life gets in the way.
yeah, and ain't nothing like doing homestead. There ain't nothing gets in the way of doing homestead videos like homesteading. No, we just ain't had time to do it. We didn't have a password one time, and oh, you ain't crazy, Costco. Everybody's crazy. It doesn't matter how far you let it go. Well,
I didn't either until he started doing it, and then everybody's like, "Well, you can make money." And I'm like, "Huh? How much money?" And they're like, "Well, it depends on how big you get. You make money."
well, CC's got to be here to film too. Y'all have any idea how much cool stuff I do when you're in here? But ain't nobody filming. If ain't nobody filming, it didn't happen, right?
We got to get him like one of those things you put on your head, GoPro.
Well, I try to explain to people all the time. One of the reasons is I don't know if you used the word successful, but I don't know if we're quite successful. But the reason our videos is as good as they are is because she's really good at filming. She can film, she stop it, we don't have to edit. I'm a pretty confident public speaker, and she's good at filming, and it kind of comes together and makes some pretty decent unedited videos. And if you want easy, because we're not doing it for money, we're not doing it for this, we're doing it as a public service, and I don't think we'll ever be big. I don't think we'll ever make a bunch of money.
If we got him a GoPro though,
I think if we got a girl in a bikini, we might have a whole lot better chance of being a big channel. Or if I sold a little snake oil.
Not gonna do it. Sorry, I don't do bikinis. Goodbye, Annabelle.
Well, goodbye, Annabeth. Hey, Swafford. I believe that high desert. Like I said, we're
Is that your
not.
phone?
What?
I thought I heard your phone ring.
Good night, Jeremy. Well, the only thing we do, I am on Facebook, and but I'm not on Facebook. I don't know how to explain that.
Jeremy there?
Yeah, did I say good night, Jeremy? Good night, Jeremy. If I didn't, and
Hey, Brett and Cindy, that's who that
that's
is.
who the Swafford Homestead is.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Brett and Cindy. We learned this last week.
I forgot.
I don't even want to make six figures, high desert.
Be nice.
Nah, we'll end up causing more problems. More money, more problems. Ain't that what they say? I'm perfectly content being broke. In fact, if we hadn't named it Homestead in the Hardway, we probably would have named it Broken Hungry Homestead.
Broken hungry.
Yeah.
Who were
Hey, Happy Quack.
they? Huh?
Sustainable. Oh, I'm sure it'll flash off, preacher. If you did, you get me a big channel. I'm sure trying to come up. I mean, there ain't so much you can talk about. Sooner or later, you're going to run out of
Where's
material.
Happy Quiet? No, they said they were childhood friends and now they're not.
He's different because he's got money.
Ah.
Well, my childhood friend has money, and he loves me enough he gives me some of it sometimes. So, I really don't have a problem with that. Well, I understand, Matthew. I don't know how to work this mess either. Brent said he'd love to make paid 33. Is that 33? 330,000 or 33,000?
That's 33,000.
That means they're a moderator, high desert. You'll need to know that if you ever do a live. If you get trolls, your moderators can go in there and shut them down.
33,000 in taxes?
Yeah, I almost made $33,000 for you. 7 turnips. Y'all know I'm lying though. I sold $33,000 over the back of the year.
You told them that they were moderators.
Yeah, I sold $33,000 worth of cows. Sold $33,000 worth of hogs.
Not all at one time.
Yeah, all at one time. When you move that 4 houses worth of hogs, it can be a chunk of money. Yeah, that's right, preacher. Well, I can't sell. I can't sell $5 bills for $2.50. I mean, I'm not a salesman. I know, Happy Quack. I ain't never. But I'll be honest with y'all about something. I ain't never wanted a big house. I ain't never cared nothing about new cars. Never in my life. Have I ever sat around and been worried that I couldn't buy me a brand new truck like my neighbor did, or that I didn't have a 2-story house like my neighbor did, or just ain't never worried me. It ain't never worried me that I had a Winchester shotgun instead of a Brownie. Never has bothered me. Or my pocket knife was an old timer instead of a case. It's just never. Mine just don't work like that. Now I don't need no merch, preacher. We are going to start selling them little sayings. You know, like you never plow a field in your mind. We're going to start putting them, you know, where you, they ain't going to be expensive or nothing, but, you know, you can buy them if you want them. But that's just because we have so many people ask for them. Well, I'm going to tell you, hot running water and electric lights and air conditioners is pretty cool, Happy Quiet.
And heat. Make sure you got heat when needed.
Well, you ain't necessarily got to have heat. But air conditioning, ooh. Well, hey, Hal. Hal, I hope I got enough to last me, but I can't find none to buy, whether I can afford them or not.
What are you buying?
Shotgun shells.
Oh.
You can't buy a shotgun shell or a rifle ball nowhere around here. There ain't nary store got nary one. I needed some 410 slugs to put cows down with and can't even get them. Fair enough, preacher. We'll go with that. Well, there's a little bit of truth to that too, Kaleidoscope.
Shine, back scratcher, pizza party.
Yeah, you can't get them, Hal. I mean, not even stuff you need. I mean, I could understand like 5.56 and stuff like that being scarce, or 9mm with the panic, but I'm not a salesman. Yeah, Dave, I could kind of see 308 being scarce, but 20 gauge slugs or 14 gauge slugs to put a cow down. Find a shoe cover. I can make shotgun shells happy quack. I just ain't got no powder. And didn't order none when you could get it. I got my Mick Jr. reloader. Yeah, my cousin reloads a bunch, preacher, and plus he stockpiles, so I ain't too worried about it. He ain't got no 20 gauge slugs though. Like I said, I'll settle for 410 2.5 inch or 20 gauge 2 3/4 inch. I just need something. Over there.
No, I just stirred them.
Are you getting close to me?
Really, you have to kind of taste them to see if they're close to getting done.
No,
How tender they are.
cut with the knife, but cut with the spoon. When you hit them like that, they cut. They're done.
Jimmy says you can make your own powder. The preacher told Hal that he was in a nice area.
Yeah, what?
He's from a nice area.
A nice area?
He said he's from Shoals.
What is that?
Alabama. Preacher said, have you heard the expression, I don't own anything and I'm happy?
No. No, I've been pretty well summed up my life. You know, the truth is, preacher, you don't ever really own nothing. You rent your house in the state, mess up and don't pay your taxes 3 or 4 years in a row, they'll show you.
Brett said the Shoals area is just south of them. Happy Quack. Things are okay here, but we're 3 bad days away from picking up and quitting California. Stephanie said, Preacher, the Great Reset.
I keep hearing about that. What's the Great Reset?
Stephanie, what's the reset? Kaleidoscope said that one of us needs to win the lottery and open an ammunition factory.
I just need some blue dot liners, all I need. Should have bought some. You could
Preacher
buy
said
some.
need to look it up. It is the reset. I don't know.
I don't watch news, preacher. I try to stay as far away from everything that's going on as humanly possible. Hmm. I might Google that later. Try to figure out how. Is this tablet, y'all tell me now, because I ain't asked you yet. Is this tablet a better thing to do these lives on that old raggedy laptop? Is it clear, better sounding? Or does anybody remember me doing them on the laptop? Pretty sure you used a bunch of words in there. I don't know what they mean. And I can't get it back. Urgent need for global stakeholders to cooperate and simultaneously managing the direct consequences of the COVID-19 crisis. Improve the state of the world. It looks better on my end, but I don't know what that means anyway. Good gracious, Hal. Oh, okay, preacher. I knew that didn't sound like you.
What do you do, copy and paste?
I don't know if he copy and pasted, but he copied. Did you paste, preacher? Tell me the truth now. Did you paste? Well, Hal, I have enough to meet my.
You want me to just turn them off and let them sit?
They ain't nowhere near done.
Oh.
New World Order.
That's scary. I don't like the sounds of that.
Stephanie said, Darlene, I couldn't tell you what the Great Reset is. It looks like a commercial for something no one needs.
Well, it sounds scary, actually.
Oh, I'm terrified. Geeky said it was better than the laptop he missed a prick on the mic. Folks, y'all don't realize just how low tech we really are. We used to have an old microphone had a button on it. She got off of some yard sale or something.
No,
And,
I got it from Amazon, but I didn't realize it had a button on it.
Anyway, we had a brick up here. Had a brick my mama had wrapped in felt for some reason.
And underneath the felt was aluminum foil.
I wrapped in aluminum foil and then felt. The Sunday brick, I reckon.
Oh my God.
Oh, I don't even want to know, Happy Quack. I don't even want to know.
And it ended up breaking. It was cheap.
Made in China. Cheap Chinese junk, like everything else you get nowadays. The only thing America makes anymore is boxes to put Chinese mess in. $19.84 the book. Concepts great said it's called for virus way out of bounds. But it's getting off coast politics.
Yeah. 1984, the book. Y'all have to check that out. Not political.
Oh, I understand, preacher.
Well, as long as it's not L. Ron Hubbard, I think we're all right.
Yeah, Ron Hubbard. What's the hell wrong with Hubbard?
Scientology. Naughty's World. Happy Quack was doing mine. That's my line. Usually I'm going, how's the weather? Yeah, let's talk about the weather.
Well, Steph, I'll be honest with you about something.
Aww.
Oh, I hate to hear that.
I'm impressed that she wrote the whole word Gloucestershire.
Yeah, I don't. We'll talk about that later. George Orwell wrote 1984.
Ooh.
I don't know what 1984 is.
The book? We'll have to
If it
Google
came out the fiction section, Chris couldn't read it when he was young.
Which I've heard the name George Orwell before.
Y'all do me a favor. One more person hit that John Brown like button so it says 20. Just one more. This is a good round even number.
It was published in 1949. Huh.
Well, Matthew, I'm just trying to do the best I can. Worry about me and mine.
Oh. No.
High desert, I can't read the doggone comment. It's flickering.
It talks a lot about big brothers watching you.
It shows 26 up there now. I'm sorry about that, y'all. High Desert made a comment, but it is flickering where I can't. We'll talk about it.
Have been
I got the
studying
gist of
weather,
it.
commodities.
We're going to go a few more minutes. No, I just can't. I really can't read it, High Desert. If I, when your comment comes up, if I can scroll up, which you can see it if I do, I can scroll up. But then if I scroll down, they flicker. You can't read it.
Alright, let me read it. I have been studying weather, commodities, etc. since about 2014.
Probably not High Desert. Probably not legitimate. I can't do that. I'm trying to make sure I ain't never done it. But I can't do that seven prize winning showstopper. I might can get that for a pig, but it's not profit. Glad to hear that, Matthew. Well, I missed a comment somewhere. I think I might know the video you were talking about there, High Desert.
But he said that things are getting really bad since 2019, and he's putting together a presentation and wants to get your thoughts.
Yeah, I caught part of it, and I told him we emailed a little bit. So
Okay.
Told him we'd
Kaleidoscope was talking about their choice of land. It took them 4 years.
Yeah, I ain't never been able to either, half quite. You know, y'all hear talk about me selling a gill every once in a while for $1,500. Well, I don't think even breeding stock. He might could get $1,000 per pig, but it's not going to be profit. And I think I know the video he's talking about, and that fella's saying it's profit on meat pigs.
Well, I mean.
Was the name of the video I made $30,000 raising pigs in my backyard or something similar to that?
If you've got
Good night, Matthew.
A certain breed that nobody else has.
No, there ain't no way, baby. There ain't no way. You can't make that off of sow selling 200 pigs. Yeah, I watched that. I did a rebuttal to that video, Matthew. I did the math. If you listen to what he says with your calculator in your hand and punch the numbers in as he's punching them in, it don't work out. He got decimal place. He made tens of dollars on them pigs, not thousands of dollars. In fact, I thought about doing a video like that, how I make tens of dollars a year raising pigs in my backyard. Because I don't know if y'all know this or not, but now we moved them up here behind the house. They're literally in the backyard.
Really?
If you listen real close, I'll shut up for a minute. If you listen real close right now, you can hear Sal snoring. That's what he's doing, High Desert.
It's clickbait.
Clickbait, snake oil. It's fairy tale. Selling the fairy tale is how we call it. When you try to convince somebody, if they watch you.
Profit. High Desert. Profit's profit. He said, ha, tens of dollars. I said, but
That's about the way it is here, Happy Quack. The only thing it saves me is make my own feed. Probably, yeah. I mean, they'll root the whole world up. But I tell you what, will get rid of a blackberry quicker than anything in the world is a goat.
Well, yeah, the pigs
Because a
did.
blackberry ain't nothing but a cat briar, and goats love cat briars.
But we did have some blackberries out there near the pig pen, and they did eat them. So, yeah, they got them.
You know, the High Desert, we talk about that in so many videos. I make my own feed. I get a good price for my pigs. I sell pigs all over the country, and I probably make a small profit. But it's took me 15 years to build a name back. And I've been a hog farmer my whole life. I had my daddy's reputation to go on before I started. And
What breeds did you import? I'm just curious.
Gloucesters and the old Gloucesters, I know, and something else. But you know, that's one of the things.
And they give goats away this season.
Yeah, goats only come in two kinds, preacher: expensive or free. That's the way to go. Expensive or free.
Well, people give us.
They're like dogs. A dog's either expensive or free. Have you ever noticed that? Or a cat? A cat's either expensive or free. There's no reasonably priced cats. They're either expensive or free. Not really. I mean, if you got enough land and enough pigs, yeah, they can be an advantage to it, but nobody's in that situation. Nobody has 100 pigs and 1,000 acres to run them on. I mean, it's just, yeah, I mean, there's some value in it. My daddy used to do it, but it's not rotational grazing of cattle. Unless you got enough land to do it on, you can't do it. If you're running 10 cows on 10 acres, you can't really rotational graze because the impact of 5 cows on 5 acres 10 cows on 5 acres is too great. They walk it in the ground more than they eat. I mean, they don't tell you the whole story. To be certified disease free is usually somewhere around 36 months. Well, I'm glad to hear that, High Desert. We do not have that advantage. Hog feed here now is $11.50 for 50-pound bag. And that's topping feed. That's the cheap stuff. But I can still make hog feed for about $5 a bag, not counting time and electricity. There you go.
He needs to go ahead and buy him a bunch of it. Stockpile.
Well, you can't stockpile because of good bad.
Michon's, Red Wattles, Magalistas.
We got a Michon look-alike.
Vietnamese, Potbelly. I don't know how to say that one. Narragansett. Glotting. Julianne's and Berkshire. Yep. Preacher, he said that hog feed can go bad. Preacher said so hog feed can go bad.
Oh, yeah, any kind of feed can go bad, Preacher.
Yep. Especially if it gets wet. I do know that.
Oh, if it's a mold, mildew, ghost fire.
High Desert says, yep, I run 40 head of cattle here on 30 acres per head. It varies per region, but a lot of folks make it sound like you only need a few acres to run a dozen steers. Dave says, good night. Have a good weekend.
Good night, Dave. Well, you can run a dozen steers on a few acres if it's in concrete and you call it a feedlot. That's what they don't tell you. They don't tell you the whole story.
Stephanie said, "Is that right, Flyscope Junkie? Are the wealthy selling off their beachfront properties? Just curious." And Happy Quack says, "Yeah, feeding is getting crazy. We're applying for grants with livestock
30 acres per head. See, we run a.
Since we have."
Well, preacher, like here and where you're at, you can run a bovine per acre. Now, you can't say a cow per acre because then people assume that if you got 10 brood cows, you don't need but 10 acres. But you need an acre per bovine. So if you got 10 cows, you need 10 acres. And you need an acre for the bull. And you need 10 acres for the cows. And that's where people get themselves in trouble. High desert feed, is that 12 inches precipitation per year? And that's in the south where we're at, that you can run a cow to an acre. In the south, where stuff grows for 10 months out of the year. Now, right where he's at, where it don't ever rain, it's old scrub desert, I imagine 30 acres, yeah. Well, it depends on how much forage is produced on that acre, Stephanie. Like, you can run more cows on an acre of field peas than you can on an acre of coastal Bermuda. But the peas don't grow back as fast as the Bermuda, so it's. But it's not, it's just not, there's no steadfast everywhere in the world rule. There may be kudzu patches you could run 10 cows on 5 acres and never catch up with it, but that's not the norm. And a lot of people don't understand, like here, we never plant grass for cows to eat. Yeah, that's a problem. Hey, Thrifty, that's a problem just about everywhere. Preacher. Yeah, Happy Quack's down there in the desert below you, I reckon, high desert. Well, we're going to sign off in just about 5 minutes. Get everybody.
That's not a mosquito or something that's eating it right there.
We're going to kind of let everybody talk amongst yourselves. I got to check these callers. Let Darlene come in here and sign y'all off. Oh, wait, that'll be done before midnight. All right, this is possible putting on the dark.
Maybe turn them up a little bit. Good night, everybody. Kinky's biting his tongue again. He said he can get 12 inches out of one good tropical storm.
Yeah, we got 4 inches the other day.
Yep. Now, we had a lot of rain and wind, but it won't really any kind of tropical storm or anything. It's just.
But we got 4 inches of rain on one night.
High Desert says you can figure a grown steer will eat around 25 pounds per day. For example, 25 pounds per day. So, for example, if your acre grows 500 pounds of feed per month, then you can figure it out.
We figure on 35 here, how it is. Well, now that's 35 for a brood cow, not a steer. That may be different. We figure on 35 pounds a day for a brood cow.
Happy Quack's in the sand dunes where they filmed Star Wars and that sand planet. A few miles from the border. Brett said that they have had 15 inches of rain already this year. Thrifty had retracted.
We probably have too,
message.
Brent. It's still
Not
wet.
sure why.
But anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, and we're gonna do some videos this week, I tentatively promised.
High
And
Desert said that his mama cow eats about 35 pounds and 2 bulls about 50 pounds per day.
yeah, your bulls gonna eat, that's right, we figure 35 pounds for a cow.
And he loves your belt buckle.
What's that?
It's the snake.
Yeah, that's my Christmas present
Yeah, it was a Christmas present.
from my Country View Western store. Highway 70 East Goldsboro.
For all your country wear needs and boots. Stephanie said that was wonderful yet again fellowshipping with y'all. Have a great weekend and week to come. God bless each and every one of you. And High Desert said, yep, I'm looking down there.
Where's that metal bowl at?
Should be right down there where you're at. Bottom shelf, I think.
Well, when you sign the live off, we get them out. People shorted up. They've been cooking for 4 hours.
I hope so. I really don't want to stay up
How
late.
long have we been cooking them? 2?
Yeah.
Y'all would be done.
But I think I cooked them higher last time, maybe. Good night, everybody.
You got to sign off on mine, remember?
I know. Good
Well, we
night.
don't talk
High
amongst
Desert
themselves,
says good night. Everyone keep up the good work.
They ain't no need to shut nobody off. They're still talking, they'll talk.
Mm. That seems to be about like the last one.
What do you mean?
Nobody else is commenting.
Sign it off. There's a little X on the screen.